Among our most popular databases is JSTOR, a digital library that houses a large number of journals, articles, books, images, and primary source documents. There are a ton of great resources and information in JSTOR, including a growing number of open access resources. But in this video, we're going to take a look at one of the helpful tools that JSTOR offers, called the Text Analyzer. So we'll start by navigating to JSTOR from our library homepage by scrolling down, selecting databases. You'll notice that JSTOR is listed here under popular databases, or you can come up to our A to Z list, select J, and then navigate to JSTOR from there. This opens JSTOR's homepage. You can compose a basic search or come down here for an advanced search. You also have the option to browse by subject, title, collections, or publisher. Given how many open access resources JSTOR has and how many more they're adding, it's a great idea to conduct a search within the database just to see what's out there. But right now, what we want to look at is housed here under Tools. So we'll hover over Tools and then come down here and select Text Analyzer. This takes you to the Text Analyzer screen. And on this page, you're going to upload any document with text in it. So you could upload a paper you're working on, whether that's an outline or a full rough draft, or an article you found that's just perfect for what you've been working on. You could even take a picture of text and upload that. What the Text Analyzer does then is it looks at the text in your document, it pulls out key topics and terms, and then it decides which ones it thinks are the most important in the document. Then it uses those prioritized terms to search JSTOR for other resources that might be related. So let's say you're interested in the experiences of women immigrants and theology or religious contexts. You've found an article that is just really perfect for your interests and you're interested in more. You would come to select files from your computer, scroll down, select your article and click open. That uploads the document and then you let the Text Analyzer do its thing. When it's done analyzing, it'll bring you to a screen where you can look at your results and the recommendations that JSTOR has for you. So up here, you'll see the prioritized terms that the Text Analyzer has pulled from your document. You have the option to get rid of some of these terms from your prioritized terms list. So let's say you're less interested in Latin American politics. You click this X next to it, and that removes it from your terms list. You also have the option to adjust the weight or importance for each term. So let's say you are very interested in feminism and you're a little less interested in return migration. You can adjust those weights and that'll adjust your results list. Down here, you'll notice identified terms. So these are other terms that the Text Analyzer has pulled from your document that you might want to add to your prioritized terms list. So looking down here, let's say I'm interested in Christian history, and I'm also interested in illegal immigration, and I'm interested in women and women's rights. Clicking on those terms adds them to the prioritized terms list. You'll also notice that sometimes as you choose other identified terms, it'll change the list. So keep an eye on that because sometimes something will pop up that you're then interested in adding to your prioritized terms list. You can also add your own term here. When you add an identified term, it automatically places the weight at the highest level. So if you want to adjust that, you can do so. Once you're done adding or adjusting terms, you come over here to see the results list. You can adjust the search filters a bit up here by changing the publication year or the content type. You can also choose if you want content you can access or if you want to check on all content if that's offered. And then if titles come up that you don't have access to in JSTOR, you can search for them in other resources. This is your results list. So you can scroll through and look for articles that you find interesting. Once you find one, you can download the PDF or you can open the article and read it here. In each result, down here, you can see the prioritized terms that you've selected, and then you can see how prevalent they are or how much weight they have in this resource. You'll also see this topics list, which can include your prioritized terms as well as identified terms, but maybe others that you could also be interested in and others that are important to this document. Remember that you can upload any text to the analyzer, whether it's an article you've already found or a piece you've been working on yourself. The more text there is in the document, the better results you'll get. Just like the more terms you add to your prioritized terms list, the more results you'll get. So keep those things in mind. And if you have any questions about this resource, you can reach out to us in the library.